Beneath the dark, crushing waters of the Atlantic, thousands of meters deep, two mighty civilizations thrived beyond humanity's wildest dreams. The first was Aquamarina, renowned for its luminous crystal towers and living cities, marvels of bioengineering. Its ruler was the wise Queen Lyra, who embodied the ocean's serenity and wisdom, her psychic power capable of steering even the currents themselves. The people of Aquamarina lived in harmony with nature, forging telepathic bonds with marine life and channeling their energy for peaceful purposes. Every crystalline structure pulsed with the ocean's rhythm. Every living tower was life incarnate in the abyss. Their cities glowed with radiant coral gardens and the dance of bioluminescent creatures. On the other side lay Abyssus, its cities forged from lava-hardened metal, dark and imposing. Its ruler was the ruthless King Kraken, feared for his military genius. The people of Abyssus mined the depths to craft devastating war machines and weapons, their sole ambition to dominate the ocean. Their cities throbbed with steam-belching foundries and reactors fed by subterranean volcanoes. Warriors clad in jagged, rusted armor spread terror in colossal submarines, their sonar blasts shattering enemies. A centuries-old tension had finally ignited. Abyssus's attack on a sacred aquamarine energy source, the Heart of Balance, a colossal crystal network at the ocean's core, had pushed the two kingdoms to the brink of war. This heart sustained both Aquamarina's power and the ocean's equilibrium, and King Kraken craved it for himself. His covert forces had already seized a fragment. Though Queen Lyra sent envoys in a final plea for peace, Kraken's rage was unstoppable. His submarines breached Aquamarina's shields, advancing to the very edges of the luminous cities. The abyss would bear witness to a titanic clash. Aquamarina's psychic water elementals and living energy shields against Abyssus drill ships and sonic cannons. Light versus darkness, wisdom versus might, nature versus technology. This war would decide not only the fate of two empires, but perhaps the planet itself. If the heart of balance fell, the ocean's equilibrium would collapse, unleashing catastrophes that could ravage the surface world. This was no mere war of dominion. It was a battle for the survival of an entire ecosystem. The conflict became a spectacle of horror. Aquamarina hurled bioluminescent swarms and towering water elementals against Abyssus' mechanized legions. Glowing squid blinded enemy sensors while telepathically guided sharks tore at armor. Queen Lyra herself shielded her warriors with psychic barriers and hurled enemy ships aside with whirlpools. Her fighters wielded bioenergy spears and shields, dodging attacks with agile grace. Abyssus relied on brute force. Their armored submarines stunned foes with sonic blasts. Massive drills shattered crystal spires, and lava torpedoes scorched the battlefield. Kraken's deadliest weapons were the dark energy void lancers and electromagnetic disruptors. His warriors, encased in heavy armor, fought with plasma guns and vibroblades. Early in the war, Abyssus's surprise assault cracked Aquamarina's defenses. The Heart's protective barriers began to fail, yet Queen Lyra's brilliance and her people's sacrifice halted Kraken's advance. Bonded with marine life, Aquamarinan forces predicted enemy movements, ambushing them with whale pods and eel nets. But the war scarred the ocean itself. Explosions ravaged coral reefs, manipulated currents disrupted ecosystems. The once peaceful depths echoed with screams and detonations. After months of carnage, the Atlantic was a graveyard. Aquamarina's towers lay in ruins, Abyssus war machines littered the seabed, Both sides suffered heavy losses, but the heart of balance endured, thanks to Queen Lyra's final stand. In a last act, she reinforced its shields, obliterating Kraken's flagship, the Leviathan Devourer, with a sonic blast. As it sank, Kraken's fate became myth. Some claimed the abyss swallowed him. Others whispered he fled in disgrace. Leaderless, Abyssus crumbled. Queen Lyra, spent by her efforts, was laid to rest in a sacred cavern. Her successor, the young Princess Alara, faced a wounded ocean. Bleached reefs, displaced creatures. She offered mercy to Abyssus survivors, even sharing Aquamarina's healing technologies. Surprisingly, many former enemies embraced peace, weary of Kraken's tyranny. Years, the Atlantic began to heal. Bioluminescent algae regrew, shattered corals were restored. Abyssus engineers repurposed their mining tech for sustainable energy. Some ruined cities were abandoned, others became blended communities. Though scars remained, the deep became a symbol of reconciliation. Two civilizations, once locked in war, now shared a purpose: to protect the ocean's future. And though the surface world might never know, these ancient kingdoms would endure, guardians of the Atlantic's deepest secrets.